Right now is immigration attorney Alma Rose Nieto. Thank you for joining us to break some of this down. This is a new policy that will allow people to apply for residency without actually leaving the country. So the question is, how big of an impact will this have on families?
Thank you, Colleen, for inviting me, and this will be a huge impact. I have clients now that are waiting in the process that have been waiting for years and have spent a lot of money, and there's a lot of anxiety about having to go abroad to the American embassy to their home country for an interview. Not only does it take a long time, it can be very costly, as I said earlier, so this process gives them another avenue to reach the same goal, but in the United States. It's called an adjustment of status. They'll be able to immigrate here at the offices of USCIS in whatever city they live in, and it could be a matter of months for them to get a green card once they get parole in place, which is the first step.
So many people are under the assumption that if you are married to a U.S. citizen, you actually have some privileges, one being that you can apply to be a U.S. citizen. Is that an incorrect assumption?
Totally incorrect. The fact that you're married to a United States citizen is the first step to applying. You have to see if you have any factors of inadmissibility, if you have illegal presence, if you need any waivers. They have to go abroad to the embassy. The embassies have waits sometimes of a year after you're ready to go. And the process, as I said earlier, can take up to 5 years, even though you're married to a United States citizen. So that is just the beginning. And this new process would allow them to apply for parole in place, which should take a few months, and then after they can apply for the green card.
So many people believe this is an automatic guarantee, but this is expected to go into effect this summer. Will that help any of the backlog that you're seeing in immigration cases?
I don't think so, but perhaps the backlogs are in waivers for illegal presence. That's where it's taking 3 to 4 years. So perhaps USCIS will move personnel from that to do more adjustment of status at USCIS and allow for that to be more expeditious. And that's what we're hoping, or they'll hire more personnel.
We're hearing already the policy expected to be challenged in courts. Any idea on what grounds here?
Well, I've heard already some complaints, both from both parties, but mostly from Republicans stating that this is illegal. There is already precedent for parole in place. I'll remind everyone that it existed under the Obama era for spouses of military personnel. So this is exactly the same thing, but now it's not for military personnel, it's for people that are married to United States citizens. So if this happens and it is challenged, there could be an injunction. It could go all the way up to the Supreme Court, as we've seen many cases in immigration happen. My hope is that people will apply as soon as the green light is there for them to apply. And hopefully, if this gets challenged or if there's a new president that will cancel this, that they have already applied and hopefully will obtain parole in place, which is step one to getting a green card through their United States citizen spouse.
And we're talking as many as 500,000 people here?
Well, it's hard to count people that don't want to be counted, but in my experience and decades of immigration practice, I think that's a small number. There are probably even more people that have never applied, and then those that are already applying through the old route may choose to go to this new process, parole in place.
Alma Rose Nieto, thank you so much for your time and your expertise on this. No doubt we'll be talking once again.
My pleasure.
All right, thank you.